Hi, this is Deborah from the Labyrinth, and today we're going to be doing some reaction videos. I'm new at this, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, before we get into it, make sure you like, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, and check out all the other social media platforms down below. Also, I'm at the House of Spirits on Fridays and Saturdays. You could still reach me at 239-939-2769. Now that I got that crap out of the way, we're going to watch these reaction videos because I've been seeing some of these videos. I didn't see these, but I've been seeing some really stupid stuff on the Instagram that I get, you know? So I had my cameraman come up with some that really make me freak out. So you guys might like it. Anyway, here we go.
Disclaimer, please make sure that this is what you want to do before you do it. Do divination on it. Do some meditation on it because it is not that easy to undo. So you want to write the person's name, present tense.
Okay, let's just stop right. Okay, this person is writing someone's name on a piece of paper of where they want them to come back to them. And they're saying it's easy to undo. In my opinion, spells are not easy to undo. They're difficult to undo. You usually have to throw something else at it to either shatter it, change it, or whatever, because it's going to land. But anyway, she's taking this Elmer's glue stick and rubbing it all over. She's not even in sacred space. Not one candle is lit. She's just writing this on a piece of paper. No preparation of the mindset either. Not that I'm seeing. So we'll see how this goes. You people leave some comments about this bullshit that we're looking at.
Has come back into my life 3 times onto a piece of paper. Take a glue stick or something.
Okay, come into your life 3 times. How come once isn't enough? That I don't understand. Right there, you can tell it's not a good witch or not a witch at all, because you know what? A witch is going to do something once, and that's that. Not going to do it 3 times.
Some type of glue and put it all over the paper.
What the
all
hell?
Over. Take some sugar, dump it
onto
the paper so that it sticks. So the glue is to stick them there, and the sugar is to pull them there. If you don't want them to be stuck, you can just use sugar. Okay, now, if this was, say this was a real spell, say, and you want someone to come into your life, you don't want them stuck. That could turn into a friggin' disaster. Didn't you people ever watch Practical Magic or read the book with love spells? What they do, they usually turn into like a stalker situation. You can't get rid of the motherfuckers. You can't undo it, okay? And this person's putting sugar and wrapping it up. I would think that would be to send something sweet and positive, not to draw them to me, but... And paper, and then you want to fold it up, hold it in your hand, and visualize them, present tense, being in your life again.
Okay, that should have been done in the beginning. She's visualizing after it's folded up. It should have been done while she was doing it or beforehand. Actually, while she was doing it. And now she's going to shove it in a drawer, not burn it or nothing?
You can tuck it away into a drawer.
Oh, now she lights a candle.
Hold it in your hands and meditate with it with a single white candle. Please be careful when doing this.
If it's a love spell, why using a white candle? You're going to use a red candle? I don't know. Stupid. That was a stupid one. Let's stop that a minute. If you're going to do any kind of spell, you have to prepare. You have to have all your ingredients and your supplies ready. You have to ground, protect, and connect. You have to write your spell out, what you're going to do. This is bending someone's will. Now, say this person that she's doing this to be stuck to her, doesn't want to be stuck to her. Maybe it's for good reason. She's a whack job. You don't want to bend someone's will. That's not what magic is for. Why can't she just call them up or knock on the door, you know? You don't need to do a spell for that. It's stupid. I give that one a thumbs down. I don't know who that is, but she's not a witch. Might be calling herself a witch, but she's probably 12 years old, like read it in a book or some crap. The next TikTok thing I'm watching, and you know, I don't have the TikTok. My cameraman has the TikTok. I won't have that on my phone. I only see this if I'm scrolling and it comes up on the YouTube thing, which I don't know if it's TikTok or not. But anyway, this one is about cutting ties spell. So let's take a look at this one. Two white candles represent both people. Light them. Don't tell me he's just going to separate them. Yeah, he is. What a moron. Jeez. Now, this could be good, but they're leaving out a lot of stuff with this. Some people do candle magic of bringing candles together, different colors to represent different things, or separating them. You'll find a really good book out there by Buckland. His candle magic book has that in it, and so does one about the Psalms. You'll find some people do candle magic that way, but this person has 2 little tea lights, and they're not a representation of whatever he's thinking of to separate himself from somebody. Usually they have to be astrologically correct as far as color correspondence, or color themselves, initials or a representation of them with their name, something like that. And you don't just put them together and separate. Every day you have to do that. And there's also some other stuff you got to say. So this person's just taking a little teeny weeny snippet and thinking they know how to do a spell. No. Let me know if you follow these people, because obviously somebody might believe this, but I don't believe it because I know it's not true. So let's go to the next one. Good God. So my cameraman was trying to find some good ones for me to go, yeah, that seems good. Well, so far we haven't found one. Let's see what the next one is. This one says how to know if they're into you. What is she doing? Filling a bowl with water. Don't tell me. Adding sugar. What is it with the sugar? Adding sugar. What? Put their name on a piece of paper. Oh, now you put perfume in it? That's alcohol. It's going to mush it. If it floats, it's no. If it sinks, it's yes. Okay. Again, this is half right. Okay. If you take I think these people were watching real spells and decided, let me do it quickest and substitute and do it without thinking about it. There is a spell here that you can do with candle wax, and you could light the candle. That's a representation of love. And now you're going to pour the wax in the water, and you could do divination with that. I think that's what this person is trying to do, or looked at that. I don't understand why they're using all this sugar. And if it sinks, no. What if you put 3 spritzes of perfume on it and it sinks? No, don't do that, people. Don't waste perfume and don't waste sugar. Don't do that. What you could do is light a candle, meditate on the question, not the answer, and then pour the wax into the water and see how you're going to divine from that. But you have to have some kind of intuition. You're not going to just walk off the street and do this and figure out what it is. Again, stupid. These are stupid. Next. Now, this one is a good luck spell. Hopefully, it won't be as bad. Now, here I am ripping on these people, but there are ways to do what they're trying to do successfully. So, as far as separating yourself from someone, I recommend you draw a stick figure or imagine in your head of a line connecting between your solar plexus and theirs, and then just cutting it. That's a good way to disconnect from somebody. And you can do it with the candle, but it takes a long time. It won't just take right then and there. The other one about does he bringing someone to you? I don't recommend you doing that. I really don't. Unless you want to hear from a long lost relative. But other than that, I would not recommend that because it could really turn disastrous. And the other one about is he into you or not? Well, you'd have to be a stupid idiot not to know. If someone's not into you, they're not going to talk to you. They're going to run the other way. Okay? If you look at them and make eye contact and they look away, they don't want to have nothing to do with you. Common sense. Don't go using the sugar for that. Don't waste your time. So this one is a good luck spell. Let's see how this goes. She got the bottle there. She's putting some incense in it. I don't know why. Salt. Salt. Rice. Crushed bay leaves. That's for protection. A rope. Seal with green or white wax. This was for good luck. Okay, salt is normally to get rid of negativity or neutralize negativity. It's a cleanser. Rice will absorb any moisture in the bottle. That's all I could think of what she wants the rice for. The bay leaf or whatever she put in there, that's for protection. And I think she stuck the incense in there to clean the bottle in it and around it, which you don't have to stick anything in the bottle. You could light your sage and you could just waft it over to clean that. And then sealing it with green wax, that's for prosperity, not necessarily for good luck. So I would consider this more of a getting rid of a negativity to bring in prosperity. It's kind of like 2 things at the same time, I think, what she's doing here. But again, I would be a little more creative with that. But I think she's on kind of the right track with this. That one wasn't too bad. Not too bad. But then you're going to keep the bottle on your dresser or whatever. I don't know. Carry it with you. I don't know what she's going to do with it. Carrying it around. I don't know. Yeah, it's different. Not too bad. Next. Okay, this one here, it says how to make someone else's week better, which I don't recommend that at all. You can give some kind words or emotional support or help them through their crap. Anything they need, you can help them with that. If someone's having a bad week, you could just be there for them. You don't need to do a spell. I don't understand these spells for things you could do. If you could walk and talk and fix it that way, you don't need to do a spell. But anyway, this is what she's doing. Cutting open an orange, and again, we're with the sugar, cinnamon and sugar. Fold the paper with their name and intention and seal it with white wax. You know, this reminds me of a really old spell with a lemon, and you would take cloves or pins and you would stick it in and the lemon, and you would keep it in there until the lemon turned black and shriveled up. That's a good one. I think that this is an offshoot of that, but let's take a look. Okay. She puts it in there, seals it with wax. And that. First of all, it's a waste of a good orange. I wouldn't do that. I would not. And that's to make someone's week better. She didn't show you what she wrote on the paper. To me, these are quick fixes and cutting a lot of corners. So if you want to do a spell, I suggest that you research spells. Don't go off the TikTok. Don't. Research them in books, okay? Research them by other means. Don't go off the TikTok, because that's like, what, 10, 15 seconds? It's not enough information, and a lot of it is not accurate, I hate to say. And I'm just wondering with these people if these so-called spells worked, because I don't think they did. So, because spell is work. It's not just putting something together. So please do your research before you're going to do a spell, and really think, do I really need to do a spell? If you have exhausted everything on the physical, the mental, the emotional, all those planes, physical, mental, emotional, then you go to the spiritual, okay? But if there's something you could do yourself here physically, then just do it. Not like, oh, I need a job and I'm going to sit on my ass and watch TV and eat Cheetos, when you could get your butt up and go and put out applications and resume. You see, you don't need to do a spell. You just get off your butt. I have the same advice for these. Do your research before you do any spell. Only make a spell as a last resort. Don't go playing with magic. These people are playing with magic. So, hey, any comments? Leave them below. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this crap. And we'll find more crap, I'm sure, because it's loaded. The internet is loaded with misinformation about spells, magic, and things like that. So, I hope that you enjoyed it, because I'm going to go have a drink now, because this just boggles my brain that people actually believe this stuff. Anyway, give a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.